What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing well. It's been a bit of a quiet one for me over the last few days, few network issues, stuff like that. But I think it's resolved now, which is a bonus. But yeah, back at it again with a little bit of Hell Let Loose. It's been a little while since I've played this, and I just thought I'd jump in and try and progress towards my machine gunner role. It's been a little while, like I said. Um, and like I say, I hope you're all doing well. We do have a few things coming to the channel fairly soon. Um, but yeah, like I say, without further ado, let's just get stuck in. Of course, this is on the PC, so I'm going to have to enlist. I'm going to have to find a server. So if bear with me for just 2 minutes, that'd be absolutely appreciated. But yeah, like I say, I hope you're all doing well. Let's enlist, shall we? You know, the one thing that I absolutely love about this game, it's not like full sim. It's a kind of a blend between sort of arcade and simulation, and sometimes you can find quite a happy balance. It's not too serious, but it can be a massive learning curve nevertheless. But let's see if we can find ourselves a nice little server to jump in. Hopefully one that's got not too many. I tend to just scroll down and just see. That's got 97. That's got quite a few people in that queue. Um, Screw it. Let's jump on. Let's jump on some Foy, but at night. These new maps, obviously, the nighttime maps, have just come to consoles, and I mean, as if you couldn't see enough anyway, they've just completely stripped it back, and now they're at night. Of course, it makes more challenging gameplay, and for me, the visuals, with the lack of the field of view slider and everything like that, it definitely keeps you on your toes, 100%. But hopefully we can join into this server pretty quick, because I'd like to get on with a few decent games. Hopefully the communication is decent. Yeah, you don't always get it these days. I don't know whether it's a sudden influx of new players or anything like that, but communication, or lack of communication, should I say, it's becoming quite a bit of a problem, quite a bit of an issue. And I mean, I'm not one to really care about it too much, but I mean, when it does come down to it, you know, like I've said in previous videos about this, communication is key. It's solid. You need it. It can make and break the game. There are two people in the queue before me. I might actually just back out of that and just see whether I can find one that's got 6 out of 6 in a queue. It doesn't really make sense, does it? 6 of 6 in queue. I try and go for low ping as well, obviously. Let's just hope that some of these servers pick up. I'll try that one. It says French only, but I don't really think that's going to make much of a difference. I mean, at the end of the day, everyone just tries to jump in as quickly as they can. Whatever the game, it doesn't really matter. But like I say, it's been a little minute since I've streamed, and I've kind of missed it, to be honest with you. I've been kind of itching to actually getting on. I was going to make some videos, but I thought to myself, I may as well just wait for it to be sorted out, and then I can kind of progress from there. But I am very, very excited, because I do have quite a few additions coming to the channel very, very soon, just to spice it up a little bit. I will be trying the construction simulator out as well, trying to give them a little bit of a verdict on that, see how it goes. But so far, so good. The general plan is to jump into a server and hopefully stay in there for you know, a couple of games. Just test the waters, so to speak. That's what I mean. When it comes down to this game, you don't know whether you're going to have a good game or a bad game. It all really comes down to your team. You know, communication, putting down nodes and all that kind of stuff, you know. Hey, I may even try, may even jump on the artillery. Yeah, the artillery is a lot of fun. But it does come with its repercussions, obviously. You know, you get a certain type of person. I mean, I've had it several times before, you know, where I don't think they really understand how artillery works. It's like once you fired that shell, you know, you can't just grab it back. You know, and I think that's what they expect you to do. You know, just, oh, you fired it, just cancel the shot. It's like, no, it's gone, it's sent, mate. There's nothing I can do about it. You know, I've had it a couple of times before where I've had people come up to me and actually kill me for being on artillery. When I'm following the commander's orders, he's put the artillery markers down on the map, and I've had people come over to me and say that I'm aiding the enemy by smoking out where the commander is telling me to place these shells. You know, and I mean, if that guy was just to read his map, then it wouldn't have been an issue. But the fact is that they tend not to listen and then complain after the fact. You know, and it usually gets heated very, very quickly. And the next one, to join the server. You know, but like I say, the machine gunner is my favourite class. I wish they would improve upon the mounting. That's the only real thing that really gets me. You know, you find yourself into a lot of one-on-one situations, you know. I mean, you do have a sidearm, but at the same time, you know, it would be nice if you could... It wasn't so clunky, essentially. But, you know, it all comes down to positioning. It all comes down to anticipating the enemy's next move. You know, and kind of prompting yourself up onto a nice little gantry way or something like that, and just anticipate them coming in. Unfortunately, we have to be United States. I would like to use the MG, but machine gunner is open for that one, so I'm just going to just play a little bit with that. Let's have a look. Let's deploy. But I mean, nevertheless, it's a fantastic game. You know, I'm very tempted as well to try Postscriptum. You know, they have said that it is a little bit more realistic. But overall, it's not quite, it's quite as like free-flowing as what this game is. Nice that we are defending. Seems to be pretty hectic at the moment. I'm hoping that is a damn shame. You know, I mean, a lot of people, they do complain about the running speed and stuff like that. It really can get tedious, you know, especially if your team aren't, you know, putting down those garrisons. That can be really, really frustrating. All right, let's go and deploy. By the looks of it, we're just getting absolutely hammered, but climb up in here, get a nice little position. isn't he? He's got the right idea. It's just a shame that I can't get up anywhere else. Nah, no movement at all in that window. That's what I mean. It would be really, really nice if they had, you know, allowed us to mount in other places, but you know, it kind of serves a purpose for a little bit, doesn't it? There's an enemy tank. Seem to be moving from that direction, so let's try and get in. That's where I was headshotted last time. I don't think I'm going to pop up there. Wow. Well, I was going to get grenaded anyway by the look of it. Right, let's redeploy. Yeah, it's literally just going to be pinging from these two areas. I mean, it's a shame that the squad lead hasn't put down a OP. Very tempted to jump on that artillery, you know. We'll spawn in. We'll check the surroundings. You know, we'll make sure that it's actually worth doing, because it seems a bit close at the moment. Don't want a bunch of people having a go, or you know, targeting me because I'm taking them out essentially. Yeah, wow. There is no way, is there? Right. Just going to have to take a little bit more of a strategic approach, I think. But like I say, I would absolutely love to be able to jump on that artillery, but from where their position is compared to where we're defending, the gap is so small that if I was to fire a shell over there, the chances are I would have a lot of friendlies running around in that area. But we don't have a commander, so I would literally just be relying on my map and checking for wow, there ain't no way. No way. They've got that garrison locked down. Absolute nightmare. Problem is that there's no other places to spawn. You know, we could flank around, but because I'm MG, you know, there's just no chance in hell that I'm going to be able to do that. And we have no sort of communication about what's going on with that tank. It's been there for a little while now. I don't know what the anti-tanks are doing. Just try and slip away. Kind of get round them a little bit. Yeah, there ain't no way. no idea what that was. Wow, MG fire right at the bottom. Do you know what? I think I am actually going to jump on the artillery in a minute. Just try and flush them out as best as I can. Whether the artillery will reach, though, that's the other story. I've got too many friendlies running around that area. Oh, screw it. If they get salty, they get salty, don't they? You know, there's nothing I can really do about that. Just make sure that I don't use too many of the munitions. So what I tend to do is, so I'll use like that. I'll mark the map and then line it up, and then what I'll do again. So there's a fantastic app that you can use. It's like an artillery calculator. So you put that in on the artillery calculator and it'll kind of give you essentially the coordinates, so you don't have to do it. So if I remember correctly, so if I want to get that there, so that's 1056, that's 751. And what I'll do is I'll just shell them. Can take a little bit of getting used to, but that artillery calculator is a lifesaver. Just means that you haven't got to work it out for yourself. You can kind of be a little bit more efficient. Check the map. We do have... See, this is the problem. This is what you'll run into. This is what you'll run into when you're playing artillery. Yeah, I like it when they communicate with you and actually mark the tanks and all that kind of stuff, because let's face it, you know, we need that sort of information when it comes to being artillery. Someone marks it for me, that would be great, and then I can just kind of recalculate. Screw it. But then now what I'll do is, now that I've sent that shot down, I will just load some smokes. Get some smokes in there for them. Oh, I killed somebody though. Careful. Check the map again. Of course it's easier. Oh, how's it going, Quality? Welcome to the stream. This is Hell Let Loose. So we got a marker now, which is great. I think that might be a bit too close though. Hopefully my artillery doesn't take out friendlies. Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks quality. Hope you're doing well yourself. And the weather, well, the weather's just the weather, isn't it? You know, bit brutal. But... oh, have they taken that now as well? Oh man. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to realign myself. I think that that's going to be too far forward for the artillery. I mean, we might be able to get up on an 839. Shouldn't be too bad. Like I say, it can be a bit of a tedious process, but check my map. Just put some over there. Seems to be pretty clear. Oh, I'm getting them. Fire another one. So that little tink that you hear is basically just killing them. What have we got there? To zoom in a little bit. Oh, it's an enemy garrison.
Good morning.
Okay.
Morning.
We'll ping that. Like 625. Got 853, which thankfully is not too high up. Landed one in there, see if I can get anything. Yep, there goes another one. Screw it, I'll fire another one over there, but I'll have to be very, very cautious about the next one. Oh, damn. But yeah, quality, this is Hell Let Loose. So if, like I say, if you're into your first person shooters, you know, this is definitely one if you're into your kind of like your somewhat realistic, you know. The TTK is really high. Oh, crumbs, man. Well, they've got that down to a T, haven't they? Well, at least I got a couple of kills off the artillery. Are you into your first person shooters quality? Oh, that's never a reassuring sound, is it? We're capping, but nobody's defending. Yeah, they've got it anyway. It's running in the wrong direction.
Outposts up.
Hey.
Near the chapel.
Thank you.
No problem.
See if we can take these back. Whoa. That was too close for comfort, I think. Right, I'll try and get myself up here. Bit of a risky move because it's not like they won't be able to, I say that, won't be able to see me, but I've just got to be pretty cautious on where I lay down fire. If I can get back up on the wall again. Keep guard now, I suppose. Oh, nice one, nice one. Call of Duty Battlefield. Yeah, I mean, this is what this game does for me. You see, because in the likes of, and I'm not going to say that Call of Duty and Battlefield are bad games because they're not, but I mean, for what Hell Let Loose and games like Insurgency Sandstorm have to offer, it's much more enjoyable, little bit more structured, should I say, in relation to obviously the first-person shooter genre. Of course, it's not going to be everybody's thing, but looks like a pretty good position, but looks like a pretty good position, but in fact it's probably extremely obvious. Yeah, Insurgency Sandstorm is a great game. It's a great game. That's what I mean. Like Insurgency Sandstorm, Hell Let Loose, they really don't get the credit that they deserve. So I mean, if you've never played Hell Let Loose, think of Insurgency Sandstorm, but a little bit slow paced, set in World War II, with World War II weapons, etc. And obviously the premise of communication is a lot heavier in this game compared to Insurgency Sandstorm. But it all comes down to preferences. Yeah, driving games. Yeah, absolutely. I'm into my driving games as well. I've got a few which I've shown on the channel.
You know, it was closer to the enemy. What, civilians? What?
But I don't know. I mean, I feel that a lot of the driving simulation games or the arcade racing games that I play, there's always something missing. Does that make sense? You know, and I find it, they get very sort of boring and dry very quickly. You know, you kind of go through like a little bit of like a honeymoon phase with some games. You know, they're great for the first few days, and then once you actually get to the point of where you want to be, you're kind of left with a huge question mark as to what to do. And of course, most games they throw microtransactions down your throat to be able to enjoy a game which you've paid an extraordinary amount of money for anyway. But I mean, for Hell Let Loose, you know, play it on the PS5 as well. You know, that was free on PS Plus, which was great. You know, and then I thought, gonna jump over to the PC side of it and just see whether it's any different. And I mean, the whole experience by far is much nicer to play, but the overall sort of gameplay is still the same. That is an enemy tank. And he's after ammo. Huh. Yeah, that's it. I do find that myself. Absolutely. Which is why, you know, like I say before, my channel, there's no real sort of schedule, there's no sort of specific genre of game that I stick to. You know, more or less they're pretty much the same, but I do like to keep it varied. You know, I mean, a lot of people don't realise that I also play first-person shooters as well. You know, so when they come to my channel and see, you know, the likes of Train Sim World and Euro Truck and all that sort of stuff, sometimes those things can get a little bit boring. You know. Oh yeah, I remember the old PS3s. The good old days when online was free. I'm pretty sure PS4 was free for a certain period of time anyway, and then they changed it. There's not much action going on. Maybe they're all over here. Oh, you still not got a console then, no? I mean, to be completely honest with you, I mean, a lot of people say that, I mean, there's nothing wrong with consoles, don't get me wrong. But I mean, like, when you play to the likes of the PC, you know, it definitely opens up more sort of gaming opportunities, I find. We're gonna lose this game anyway, but yeah, it definitely opens up a few more channels, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, the age-old question, you know, is when people say about, you know, PC compared to consoles. I mean, I don't really buy into the whole sort of like master race, you know, console war thing, because it doesn't benefit anybody. Yeah, I just game. That's it. Make the most of what I've got. To be honest, that was a pretty lackluster game. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting to be able to, you know, jump in and do a little bit more of you know, the MG side of stuff, but unfortunately I got dealt the hand. You know, you can't always have what you want, I suppose, when it comes to games like this. You've kind of got to play the side that you don't want to at some point or other, haven't you? But yeah, not too bad, not too bad. did too badly there. Not many nodes being built though. Like this here, munitions, manpower, and fuel. They're your commanders. Basically, the bread and butter, essentially. You know, you would. I mean, in comparison, look to the manpower and fuel. No wonder why we lost. They just had more proactive people. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, I always forget my PC specs. You know. Stalingrad, also known as Stuttergrad. What are we in? Armor. Easy, they're all taken. Able. See, this is another pet hate of mine as well. Why they sit in locked recons as well, or they lock. You know what I mean? Like it's a joint effort at the end of the day. You know, I understand that people have got like teams that they want to play in. That's fine, but when you lock it and then reject somebody, you know, it does make you wonder. HD 620 graphics card. That's mine, thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, I mean, if it covers, I'm sure you get a few games playing on that. You know, they're not some games they're not overly demanding, but they can be. We'll see if we can get a better game this time round. Thankfully, I've got the MG42, which is what I want to use anyway.
An den Supplier, hast du Bock direkt am Anfang Supplies einmal zu legen für Notes?
Für Notes. Ja, kann ich machen.
Straight away. Nodes. That's the sort of conversation I like to hear. You know, I don't claim to be the best Hell Let Loose player, you know, but there takes a certain level of knowledge when it comes to it, and unfortunately, the only way to learn is to play. Yeah, that's essentially it. The only way to learn is to play.
Jo, danke.
Supplies liegen.
Danke.
Bitte, bitte.
Ach, das geht erst auf den ersten Punkt, das wusste ich noch nicht, okay.
Ach so, ich wusste es auch nicht.
Ja, alles gut. Man hätte ja das... Wir müssen erst einen Punkt erobert haben.
Stalingrad. Absolutely. I mean, when this map first came out, you know, it was known as Stuttergrad, you know, because of the stuttering. It's still not fixed. Even on the console side of it, it's still not quite right. Let's see if I can get myself into a nice little position. They've already made their way over. Arkham. Oh, that's not a bad little spot. Body protected as well. Just get up on the reload. smoked us out completely, haven't they? The Waffen SS not in Stalingrad. No. Nice little cozy cubby hole this.
Jetzt kannst du ja auch diesen Kleintruck schnappen, um Noten zu bauen.
Oh wow, well I say that as I get shot. Brilliant.
Na, haben wir halt keinen Kommandanten.
Ja, in der Mitte steht doch einer.
Jump back onto that. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, when I first played these maps, I wasn't overly impressed. Especially when, you know, coming from a console's perspective, you know, it was something that was heavily anticipated, and then a lot of people were complaining because they couldn't jump into the maps that they wanted to play. For me, I was more impressed with just the weapons and the sort of general improvements around that. The maps really don't bother me to an extent. But there are a lot of things which they could improve upon, no doubt. Hopefully we can get some OPs up. Oh, taking shots.
Massiv Infanterie dort im Graben.
So they're all over to the east-northeast. Got a very, very, very bad feeling about this. Try and get myself up into this building and just kind of get a general sort of feel for my surroundings, because I don't think there's many people up this way. Team related anyway. Let's just have a look. There's a few people up there. I definitely hit him. It's usually like the calm before the storm, you know. Try and push up a little bit more. See, now this is one thing, you know, you run all this way just to get shot. And for any of you that's just joined, welcome obviously, but if you see like lagging, almost like rubber banding, stuttering, that's not the stream, that is the map. Ah, and there we have it. Just as I suspected, run all that way just to get shot. Absolutely ridiculous. Think I'm just gonna wait for an OP or something to be put down. Being hit quite hard over that. I've also noticed as well they've increased the blood splatter. I'm not too sure if I'm a big fan of that. It never used to be that vibrant. Just like a big red dye pack going off. Oh no, this is not going to be good.
Auf King ist ein Panzer.
Great.
Copy.
I am being shot at.
Panzer ist jetzt aktuell auf neuem Ping.
That Panzer is kicking off over there. Too sure whether I can wiggle my way over this way. Different point of view. Wow, that was close. So far, it doesn't actually seem to be going very well, but we are making some advances. So. Kind of. Oh, no way. No way. That's the problem. They just sit there and stare, and then the moment that they see the smallest amount of movement, you know, that's it. They've got you in their sights. We'll see if anybody can revive me. I don't fancy running all that way. Oh, he's coming. Fair shout. If he gets me, that's gonna be pretty cool. Sometimes it's worth the wait. You know, I don't actually think this is a very good map for MGs anyway. We haven't seemed to push up at all, which is a shame.
Ja, servus.
Moin.
So, ich stelle euch mal ein OP, dass ihr mal einen Spawnpunkt habt.
Das ist freundlich.
Oh, wir haben jetzt noch 11 Minuten Zeit für das andere Hardcap. Gas geben. Move Marker ist gesetzt. Das ist unser erster Punkt, wo wir hinwollen. Um dann zu versuchen, hinter die feindliche Linie zu kommen und dann nochmal Druck auszuüben. Jetzt seid ihr alle gerade rechts gespawnt, dann macht's auch noch so lang, bis ihr sterbt. Druck Richtung Attack-Marker.
Ah, sehr gut. Warte, dann probiere ich mal. Nope.
OP-Verschiebung kommt dann auch gleich.
Da ist
Könnt
gleich
ihr auch
einer.
kurz warten, wenn ihr gerade gestorben seid. ...19 Sekunden für OP-Verschiebung.
Fuck, wie mache ich das nochmal?
OP kommt. Euer Move-Marker ist gesetzt. Feindkontakt Richtung Observe. Ja, Spiegelung ist raus. Der hat mir abgeholt. Vierkant, kommst du hin? Kommst du ran an den Tank? Der dreht gerade ein.
Real. Yeah, I
I'll
mean,
try
it's a pretty realistic game. I'm not gonna lie, but it's all good.
Vorsicht, er schreckt mal nicht ein, aber die. Der Panzer schießt drauf. Mal hoffen, dass die den noch bekämpfen können.
I think it'd be a really silly idea to spawn back on that OP. But I mean,
Ja, ich glaube, wir schaffen es nicht mehr ins Cap
We'll
rein
see.
in den 6
I'll
Minuten.
probably just spawn in and get shot straight away. You know, knowing my luck. But if I can slip away. Whoa. Where did that come from? I think I was running straight into a tank. Well, I mean, I ran into the
Ich
shell
glaube, der
at least.
Panzer ist weg. Dann versuchen wir es doch. Wir müssen jetzt schauen, dass wir so schnell wie möglich ins Hardcap reinkommen. Ah, ja, nee, der schießt noch. Steht jetzt weiter rechts. Hier ist er auf dem Mark. Ich smoke mal ein bisschen. Der Rest versucht bitte mit mir rüber zu drücken. Ich versuche auch nochmal den OP zu verziehen. Ich ziehe den ein Stück vor. Ah, da steht auch ein Panzer. Fuck, Alter. Nicht gut.
Bei meiner Position ist ein Fahrzeug, glaube ich.
Na, wir haben hier 2 Panzer. Wir müssen erstmal den einen ausschalten. Steht genau hier. Wenn jemand eine Satchel hat, ein Engine oder so, Satchel wegmachen.
I think they put a satchel on it. Not too sure. Or they're going to
Auf
put a
Mark.
satchel on it. Pretty cool to see this thing go up in smoke.
Panzer setzt
Crippled, he's
zurück.
moving back. Oh, never at the front. Never at the front. He's crippled though. See, that's when I would have shot. Just listen to the ricochet off that. It's crazy.
Alter, das gibt's nicht, ne? Steht direkt hinterm Panzer.
Prepared. Try and slip away. It has spotted me. Man. Absolutely brutal just trying trying to get in there. You know, it's crazy. I mean, I'm kind of handicapping myself in a way because you know, I've got an MG, so I need to mount. You know, but I really want to progress with this MG. It's just proving to be a little bit difficult at the moment for this map, particularly. You know.
Ja, ich glaube.
Just gonna let him run across.
So, ich zieh mal den OP zu mir her. Dann kommt sie hinter dem Panzer raus.
Well, I mean, they got him before they got me, so.
Ah, hier ist Feind close.
Yeah, I can see him up there. Yeah, he's dead.
Danke. Feind ist close. Irgendwo hier drüben. Haben. Wir haben unter uns Feindkontakt, ne, auf Mark. Und vor uns in dem Fall auch.
Max.
Ist alles irgendwie so verfahren. Ich ziehe nochmal den OP vor. 14 Sekunden. Aber das ist durch, GG.
I mean, not a bad game. The map is obviously not, it's not one of my favourites. In fact, it's probably one of the worst maps to play on in my opinion, especially for obviously using MGs as well. Sometimes you can have a good day, sometimes it can be really bad, you know. It's just pot luck, you know. But hopefully the next game will be a little bit more interesting, because the last couple of games it's been a bit, you know, it's been a bit lackluster, but towards the end we got a few more kills, you know, but not as many as what I would have, you know, I would have liked anyway. But for a server browser as well, you know, for consoles, I mean, I think that would be a pretty nice addition. It's a shame that they don't do that, to be honest, but there's not really much you can do about it.
Moin.
Hello, hello.
Servus.
Hello, servus. Diesel Viking.
Wow, all that running just to get blown up. Absolutely ridiculous, but it's part of it, isn't it? And annoyingly so, we have no garrisons down either, which is an absolute nightmare. Hopefully they put an OP down soon or something like that, because I'm not running all that way again. You know, they definitely need to put something down. This is what I was saying about what can really make or break the game. You know, you could have a really good experience, or you can have a really bad experience. You know, just depending on how your team put down their garrisons and stuff. Yeah, that's exactly it, quality. You know, it's all part of the game, you know, like a lot of people will find the qualities of this game extremely
So
frustrating.
Leute, jetzt bin ich
But
hier der Offizier.
in the back of your mind, you just got to remind yourself this isn't Call of Duty, you know, this isn't Battlefield, this is large scale. I mean, it's 50v50, so you've got 100 people on the map,
Heil Offizier.
you know, and it's all structured. Sometimes it's not all about getting kills. Of course, it's satisfying to you know, to get kills, but as long as you're seen playing the objective, or you know, the role which you've chosen, you know, communicating to the best of your ability, then you know that's all that really matters. It's more of a collective effort, and I wish a lot more people that play this game understood that. You know, but you can kind of understand why they never released this on like the PS4 or the Xbox One. You know, because there's just far too much going on. You know, I mean, when it came to, you know, to PlayStation and Xbox, you know, it was quite astounding actually, the amount of stuff which they managed to achieve and pull off, especially with the artillery. I mean, if you was to be playing on a PS4 with that artillery going off, you probably end up bricking your console. But what are you all up to anyway? Up to anything exciting? I mean, Friday's upon us. See if we can get a couple kills, because I don't doubt that they won't be trying to run up this way to camp. I think I'm just a tank magnet today. A lot of rain, yeah. Yeah, I remember. You were in my Modern Warfare 2 beta stream. I remember, yeah.
Abend.
Abend.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Was
Wir
läuft, was
könnten
läuft?
Leute gebrauchen an der Front, damit wir eine Garnison bauen können.
Bitte nochmal wiederholen.
Vorräte für eine Garnison.
Jawollo. Dann bringe ich mal welche.
Das ist sehr lieb.
Erfülle ich dich mit Frohsinn?
Ja.
Mega. Wo darf ich dir denn die Vorräte ablegen?
Zur Ruine.
Ruine, verstanden. Dann gehe ich mal beim OP raus.
Oh, nice one, quality. Nice one. Yeah, like I say, I do try and cover as many games as I can. But yeah, I'm glad that you're here anyway. So what are we on? 766 we want. Oh, you are joking me. I'm just not having much luck today by the look of it. A couple of months ago, yeah. I mean, I try and,
Oh nein, Chief.
you know,
Hat's dich
with
erwischt,
the
oder was?
busing videos and stuff, there's only so much
Vollgas.
content you can cover with those.
Okay, ich warte mal auf dich.
Ja, bin unterwegs.
How annoying was that? I got it all lined up
Ah,
and
pass auf,
everything
die
ready to
Art, die
go,
haut
and
hier
then I
echt
get
mega rein.
shot.
Yep. Hab
But
kein
I
Leben.
think I'm going to spawn back there actually,
Ah, das gibt's ja wohl nicht.
because there is somebody around here.
Bitte ping mir mal, wo du die Vorräte hinhaben magst.
Ja. Moment.
Just see
Jawohl.
if I can find where he's to.
Okay, hab's gepinkt.
It's going to be hard because he's just going to be
Check.
sat there waiting. Yeah. Oh man. So he's in that direction.
Kommst du hier rüber?
Ja.
Jawohl.
Ich muss mir ganz schnell einen Flasch anlegen.
Ja,
There you
kein Ding.
are.
Ja, so, hier innen drinne, oder? In der Ecke.
Ja, genau. Und unsere Männer hier stationieren.
Okay, liegt.
Go. Yeah, camping straight up. Yeah, I got him though. I got him. Oh, there is another one. See if I can flush him out.
Okay, da. Okay, hat sich erledigt mit der Garnison.
Ja, ich habe gerade gesehen, da steht sowieso jetzt eine, oder? Im Hardcap.
Ja, aber danke für deinen Einsatz.
Gerne, immer wieder gerne. Brauchst vielleicht noch was anderes? Amphetamin, Morphium, irgendwas?
Wie?
Bleiben wir in der Verteidigung oder gehen wir in Angriff?
Runter von der Siegfried-Linie, die wird bebombt.
Okay. bleiben wir in der Verteidigung.
Ja, warten, warten. Artillerie
Alles klar.
gleich.
Ja, alles klar, okay. Dann gehe ich Ruine rein.
Hallo.
Hallo.
Haben wir einen Job? Norden im Wald, Kontakt!
Äh, ja, eine MG42 nimmt Ruine ganz schön unter Feuer.
Ja.
Infanteriekontakt auf Ping.
Oh, that headshot sound is so satisfying. Yeah, sniper rifle would be great quality. I think the only problem is that you can only have one sniper per team. So of course there's no scopes, which is another... I mean, a lot of people would think that that would be a bit of a disadvantage, but there he is. Oh wow, I thought I was returning the favour then. I should have just took the OP out when I had the opportunity to do so. Yeah, quality he did, didn't he? Well, at least I know now where they're spawning to, so... But knowing him, if he's got any wits about him, he'll probably move the OP. I mean, that would be the sensible thing to do. Yeah, the problem is now I've got more than one of them on me, which is a shame. I think I'm just going to have to kind of, because they're going to be moving around like rats, so if I can spawn there and kind of just slip away a little bit. Because they are after the artillery. They want to stop the artillery, which is why they're up here. And I mean, so far they're doing a pretty decent job about it. It's probably hiding along here somewhere. That's the problem with the German uniform, it's so dark.
Wir rücken nach Westen vor.
Nach Westen, verstanden?
Ja, Befehl vom Commander.
But I don't mind, I would really like just to clear them out.
Also, ich meine zurückziehen.
Yeah, that's it. It is very difficult to flank,
Arschlecken hat sich verlegt.
especially when you've got multiple.
Chef, du musst vielleicht dein
Multiple
Mikrofon
enemies
noch
up this
2-3
way.
Zentimeter näher an deinen Mund befördern.
Besser.
Nein, noch nicht ganz. Akustisch ein bisschen schwierig.
Ja, es ist halt
Ja, so ist
schwierig,
so
wenn
eben.
hier neben mir die Artillerie reinschlägt.
Ja,
I ain't gonna shoot until I get a very clear shot. Just like that. So that's all they essentially do. They just sit there and they just wait for the smallest of movements.
Kannst du mich hören?
oh ja, viel besser.
Yeah, he's moved
Okay.
it.
Wir haben...
Bitte schrei mich nicht an, okay?
Ja, Entschuldigung. Hier war ein Rekrut, dem habe ich sein Mikrofon abgezogen.
Beste, beste.
It's like I've got my own little battle going on over here.
Okay, der Commander sagt, wir sind zu langsam.
Okay.
Wir sollen nach vorne rücken. Aber der versteht, glaube ich, nicht, wie wir hier unter Beschuss stehen.
Ja, glaube ich auch, dass er das nicht weiß, ja. Weil wir haben echt Impact hier bei Ruine.
No doubt he will be back.
Okay, der Commander sagt, wir kämpfen hier gut bei der Ruine. Ja, einfach weitermachen, Stellung halten.
Jawohl,
Jawohl.
jawohl.
Die sind drinne, die kommen rein.
Well, now that I've got a friendly down
Der
there,
Commander schickt Verstärkung zur Ruine.
Jawohl.
might be able to, if this guy is still out here, I might be able to bait him out by using these guys.
Wir müssen die Ruine halten.
Jawohl. Ich versuche jetzt gerade nur bei der Garni reinzugehen im Hardcap, solange die nur warm ist.
Jo.
25 Sekunden allerdings.
Let's just see. He may have given up. Because he hasn't shot the guy on the artillery.
Jawohl, das kann funktionieren.
Or maybe he was being shouted
Die
at.
sind schon
by
in der
his
Ruine
very
drinne.
squad.
Aber sowas von.
Mich hat's erwischt.
Let's check.
Ausschlecken, das kannst du vergessen.
Oh, they're taking that as well. Well, let's put a marker down on there anyway. What are we? 574. Looks like we're taking it back. Any enemies we've got there?
Du brauchst gar nicht mehr dort spawnen.
It's just trying to find out. Maybe if I put a ping there. 994. 764. I'm pretty sure he just got shot. So I think he's made his way back up around here again. Yep. Cheeky bugger. They always seem to find their way up, you know, and it does make you wonder how they manage to push through. I mean, it's such a big map anyway, so that's why. But you know, it's a bit of a pain.
Sie sind hinter den Mauern um den Ruinen herum.
Jawohl.
Okay, wir haben die Ruine gut verteidigt.
Jawohl. Den Eindruck hatte ich auch. Aber die schicken jetzt schon wieder
Around here
Artillerie hier
somewhere,
rein.
surely.
Deckung, ja, Artillerie.
Vorsicht, deutsche Vorräte hier vor uns.
Wir sollen noch warten, bevor wir angreifen.
Jawohl. Warten wir auf den Bus. Feindfahrzeug. Eck.
Links ein scheiß Panzer. Der kommt den Wald hoch.
Noch nicht so weit nach vorne rücken. Noch nicht so weit nach vorne rücken.
Panther auf Ping.
Wir müssen auf Befehle warten.
Na, manche haben sich auch schon zu Tode gewartet. Aber ich habe nichts gesagt.
Nördlich von euch sind Instant vertreten.
Oh, he seems to have disappeared again.
Wo ist denn? Ah, unser Atela.
No, he hasn't.
Der lebt in 20 Sekunden wieder.
Das ist ja ein Träumchen.
Und dann lebt er wahrscheinlich 20 Sekunden lang.
Mega.
See if we can get eyes on this guy.
Bis die Angriffsgarde steht, wird noch verteidigt. Es gibt noch einen feindlichen Tiger, der muss auch noch beseitigt werden. Nur zur Info. Warum es so lange dauert.
Ja,
Das war ein Panther, kein Tiger.
Der Commander labert Scheiße.
Der ist nach Richtung Norden abzogen, der Panther. Wir verlieren schon wieder Ruinig.
Der Panzer hat Infanteriebegleitung. Panzer. Okay, Leute, Rückzug zu den Ruinen. Sie werden angegriffen.
Jawohl.
Die Ruinen standhalten. Okay, sammeln Männer in der Fabrik.
Well, guys, I mean, there wasn't too bad. You know, few interesting games there. But yeah, I just don't think I'm going to persist with that guy. I don't think I'm going to be able to find him either way. But like I say, I really appreciate you all coming in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you can, please leave us a cheeky like. If you're new here, subscribe, turn that bell notification on. I will be back again tomorrow with something a little bit different. But like I say, guys, until next time, take it easy, stay safe, and I will catch you all in the next one.